Hey, Zafe, look at this baby. A tangerine star buggy with black sunbusters.
Hey, get this number. Multi-cluster quark drive with Perspilax running boards.
Hey, now this has got to be a Laszlo Lyrican custom job.
Hey, I was passed by one of these mothers up by the Axel Nebula. I was going flat out, and this thing just strolled past me. The star drive hardly ticked over. It was incredible.
Too much.
Yeah, 10 seconds later, it smashed straight into the third moon of Jaglon Beta.
Hey, right?
But a great-looking ship, though. Looks like a fish, moves like a fish, steers like a cow.
That really is bad for the eyes.
It's so black, you can hardly make out its shape, like just falls into it.
Hey, feel the surface.
Yeah. Hey, you can't.
You see, it's just totally frictionless. Hey, this must be one mother of a mover. Well, what you looking for?
Well, you reckon we should just stroll off with it? Do you think we should?
No.
Neither do I.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You better shift soon. In a few seconds, the universe will end. All those captain creeps will come pouring down here to find their Bourge-mobiles.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
How do you get into it?
Just don't spoil a beautiful idea, will you, Ford?
Maybe the robot can figure something out.
Yeah. Hey, Marvin! Come on over. We've got a job for you.
I won't enjoy it.
Yes, you will. There's a whole new life stretching out in front of you.
Oh, not enough.
Marvin, will you shut up and listen? This time there's going to be excitement and adventure and really wild things.
Sounds awful.
Marvin!
I suppose you want me to help you to get into this spaceship.
Marvin,
and
will you just
open the
listen?
door for you.
What? Yeah.
Well, I wish you'd just tell me rather than try to engage my enthusiasm, because I haven't got one. Abracadiodular servo systems.
How do you do that, Marvin?
Oh, didn't I tell you I've got a brain the size of a planet?
Yeah. Hey, Zafe, come and have a look at this.
Hey, weird.
It's so black. Everything in it is just totally black.
Well, this is very pretty, I must say.
Yeah, I like a change of scene.
Hey, this is one ace wonderful ship, hey, Ford?
Yeah. Pity it doesn't seem to work, innit? Oh, well.
Hey, where you going?
To find one that does work, a ship would say a single red button would suit me.
Hey, listen, Ford, this is the most stylish ship I have ever been in, right? We are gonna stay and make it work, okay?
You make it work.
Yeah, I can make any ship work. You hear that, ship? Hey, I did it! Okay, guys, we're on our way.
Where?
Who cares where? We just go!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. The skies begin to tremble. Nature collapses into the screaming void. In 15 seconds' time, the universe itself will be at an end. See, where the light of infinity bursts in upon us. What's this? What's happening? Who's this? I don't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, big hand, please, for the great prophet Zarquan.
Everybody, I'm sorry I'm a bit later. Had a terrible time, all sorts of things cropping up at the last moment. How are we for time?
One of the major selling points of that wholly remarkable book, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, apart from its relative cheapness and the fact that it has the words "Don't Panic" written in large friendly letters on the cover, is its compendious and occasionally accurate glossary. Its simplistic style is partly explained by the fact that its editor, having to meet a publishing deadline, copied the information off the back of a packet of breakfast cereal, hastily embroidering it with a few footnotes in order to avoid prosecution under the incomprehensibly tortuous galactic copyright laws. It is interesting to note that a later and wilier editor sent the book backwards in time through a temporal warp and then successfully sued the breakfast cereal company for infringement of the same laws. Here's a sample, in both headings and footnotes. The universe. Some information to help you live in it. 1. Area. Infinite. 2. Population. None. It is known that there are an infinite number of worlds, but that not every one of them is inhabited. Therefore, there must be a finite number of inhabited worlds. Any finite number divided by infinity is as near to nothing as makes no odds. So if every planet in the universe has a population of 0, then the entire population of the universe must also be 0. And any people you may meet from time to time are merely the products of a deranged imagination. 3. Monetary units. None. In fact, there are 3 freely convertible currencies in the galaxy, but the Altarian dollar has recently collapsed. The Flanian pobble bead is only exchangeable for other Flanian pobble beads, and the Triganic pew doesn't really count as money. Its exchange rate of 8 ningies to 1 pew is simple, but since a ningi is a triangular rubber coin 6,800 miles along each side, no one has ever collected enough to own 1 pew. Ningies are not negotiable currency because the galactic banks refuse to deal in fiddling small change. From this basic premise, it is very simple to prove that the galactic banks are also the product of a deranged imagination. 4. Sex. A noun. Well, in fact, there is an awful lot of this, largely because of the total lack of money, trade, banks, or anything else that might keep all the non-existent people of the universe occupied. However, it's not worth embarking on a long discussion of it now, because it really is terribly complicated.
Basically, what you're trying to tell me is the ship is out of control.
It's the weird color scheme that freaks me. Every time you try to operate one of these weird black controls, which are labeled in black on a black background, a small black light lights up black to let you know you've done it. Hey, what is this, some kind of galactic hyperhearse?
Maybe it was designed by somebody with eyes that respond to different wavelengths.
Or didn't have much imagination.
Perhaps he was feeling very depressed.
It's beginning to make me feel spacey.
Time, Sid. We're going backwards through time.
Oh, no, I think I really am going to be ill.
Hey, go ahead. We could do with a little color about the place.
Oh, that's better. Have you managed to make sense of the controls?
No, we just stopped fiddling with them.
Okay, Hot Black. Black ship's ready to crash into the sun of Kakrafoon. Time to get there ourselves.